All right, here's the first part of that 4x60. I am not an investment advisor or anything like that. Remember, this is my opinion of what I'm doing. It doesn't need to be opinion of what you should do or anything of that nature. It's just something that I had to generate out because it was like I watched this video and then I was like, I gotta respond to it. I gotta respond to it. I gotta respond to it. Okay, all right, okay, here it comes. Hey, 4x60. Wow, this is my third try at this. Difficult video for me. I had to go to the bank and pull the coins out of the bank to do this video, and then when I'm done with it tonight, I'm going to take them back to the bank and all that kind of stuff. But I thought it was important enough for me to pull them out of the bank and do a short video before getting them back in. Plus, I love looking at the coins. I wish I had them by me every day and everything like that, but I don't. I store them offside at the bank and love to see them when they're here. Where am I going with this? All right, so there was another station out there whereby the individual purchased 2 Carson City dollars, Morgan dollars, and I'm looking and I'm like, wow, that's like close to $10,000, might be even more between the 2 coins, and they were lamenting back at, now that they've seen and purchased these expensive coins, which I think they were reselling, their outlook on coin collecting has changed a little bit from, not so much going after the higher end coins, but getting the coins that are highly liquid, the more inexpensive coins. And the reasons was life happens. It could be a medical emergency, a vehicle emergency. We might want to purchase another property, this, that, and the other thing, where you might want to take your collection and get it liquid and get the money real quick in order so that you can make a bigger purchase of something else more important in life. And I understand that. I came up with a different path. For me, coin collecting is more coin collecting, and it's in a separate bucket than, I wouldn't think of selling these in case of a medical emergency or anything like that. I've got other savings and everything like that I can pull out of. But this wouldn't be one of the first things that I would think of. Probably because I started young and I still have a ways to go before I know what my collection is going to be. And when I was young, my father always said, if you buy cheap, you get cheap. So if you buy common coins, you get common coin prices when you try and resell them. So can you tell which was my first coin serious coin that I bought? Yeah, you can. It's right here. The 1926 Mint State 62 is the first slab coin that I bought. I was giddy. I was over the moon that I could afford a slab coin, and I was just so happy. No idea. I was just overjoyed that I got it. At that point, and I had already known this. I had known that you need to make a budget and you need to stick with that budget. And if you go over the budget, well, it better be a small dollar amount, and that's it. And otherwise, you'd be in trouble, and I stressed out about that and all that kind of stuff. But my take on it, I know life happens, but my viewpoint on coin collecting is, how do I get from here to here? That's always been, and I think that's kind of how my outlook on life is. How do I get from where I am now to where I want to be? And it took a long time for me to get from this coin to this coin over here. I never thought I would spend significant amount of money for a coin. And it took me a while to get it through my head, but I wanted to get, the piece set, and I wanted to get it as close to Mint State 64 as I could all around. That was my goal. I'm still working on that goal, as everybody knows. I'm getting close, but that was my goal. So I learned that, you've got a budget. You got to keep that budget, save up. I can't get, I got to stop getting lesser coins, and I have to wait until I have enough money to get the coins that I want. So I went from this step to this step, and it took a while because there was a significant dollar amount involved, and my life went from, me being single and living in my parents' house to not being single and living in a much different kind of house, size of house, all that kind of thing than my parents. So after that happened, I stepped back and I said to myself, am I going to be a significant collector? No. Do I want to be a significant collector of piece dollars? Yes. And that's when I went and tried and figured out how to go from here to here. A significant, huge undertaking for me. This has happened in the last 2 years, and thank God for allowing me to do this, and in order to get everything together and to do it. So after I purchased this coin, I went back to that budget, and guess what happened? The collection, the acquisition that you seek happened. So I was not expecting that. I took a look at that and all the coins that are involved in it, and it significantly changes my type of collection for the other dollars out there, the Morgan dollars. And it's a significant one. I knew that if I bought the other one, that it would I wouldn't have to get another Morgan dollar for a long, long time. Came up with a number within the budget and negotiated it, fair number and everything. I get to the client's house, and they pull out twice the amount of other coins and said, well, you misunderstood me. That's for that little portion, but you need to negotiate and buy these from me today also. And if you don't, then the deal's off. And then I had to sit back and I had to look and say, can I afford this other one? No, it's not in the budget. It's in next year's budget. It's blowing next year's budget, and then the year after that. And then I said, can I turn some of these coins over to recover some of this? Yeah, I can do that. And I had to just sit down and say, I know I'm not supposed to go over my budget. This is like one of those emergencies. This is emergency in a good way. And so I had to, I did it. I felt that I had to do it. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity. And sometimes you just have to gamble, and you have to believe in yourself and believe that, God's going to put you in the right place at the right time. And he's got me in the right place at the right time for coin collecting, for my coin collecting addiction. So I did end up buying it. I am still recovering from that. I've recovered 2 years out, and I'm working on recovering next year. I've got a little ways to go, but I have faith in myself that I will be able to recover next year's budget as well by the end of this year by reselling the coins, some of the coins that were in the other package that I had to buy in order to get what I wanted. So what am I saying? Go for it, baby, go for it. I think the outlook should be, if you want to be a serious coin collector, figure out, or any kind of collector, even the stackers and everything else, take a look at where you are and trying to figure out where you want to go. And I think that'll answer a lot of questions. It'll make you think about it. I don't think the answer is buy the least buy the cheaper coins all the time because they'll be easier to sell. I buy the coins you love. Try your darndest to stay within that budget. If the situation comes up where you're in situation where, oh crap, breathe, try and figure it out in your head, and then it's your risk tolerance. How much risk tolerance? How much are you willing to risk out there? So I'm gonna take these and look at these coins like a goofball for the next hour, and then I got to get them back to the bank. But I'm a strong supporter. Go, you can do it. You can do it. You can album stack. You can slab stack. Do what do what is right for you. But I go for it every now and then. Go for it. Have steak instead of a hamburger. Have faith. Have faith in you. All right, so I better wrap this up. It's starting to get long. Oh, crap, a 10-minute video. As we say at Dancer's Collectibles, coins, very first slab coin. Coins, most significant first purchase. Coins. Come on, I can do it. I got 4 more to go. I can do it next year, but I can do it. And coins. You can do it. I have faith in you. You can do it.